Hey guys, what's going on today? Bojo here, bringing you guys some more NHL 17 news. And for today's update, we actually might have gotten some leaked game modes and features that we could be seeing in NHL 17. Now, they did send out a survey, which you can do if you go to the link in the description or if you sign up for the EA Sports newsletter or be an insider on NHL 17. You'll get these emails to probably your Hotmail account or whatever email you so choose, and you will actually be able to take this survey. Now, when you get to a certain point in that survey, there's going to be a long list of some features that they could be showing off in NHL 17, and they actually go in pretty big detail, and we're actually going to take a look at all of those right now. So the first one, shape your legacy. On the ice, behind the bench, and in the front office, NHL 17 gives you the chance to shape your legacy where it matters to you in the biggest and most exciting hockey game to date. With 3 all-new game modes and more depth in fan favorite modes, NHL 17 lets you call the shots from the front office to the face-off circle and have more control than ever to lead your team to glory. Basic one right there. Take control of the ice. Own every zone in NHL 17 with more end-to-end gameplay control than ever before. Authentic goalies look and play the part with true-to-life stances, striking emotion, and new reaction physics. Net battles change the game for offensive and defensive zone play, and dozens of thrilling new goal celebrations capture the excitement of scoring the biggest goals on game night. So we have 3 new features that are going to be right there. Authentic goalie looks, which are going to apparently upgrade their stances, their emotion to certain plays, and their reaction physics to the goalie. So once again, they're continuing to improve upon the new goaltender controls that were put into NHL 16, and they're going to be taking that a step further in NHL 17, which is very good. They're also going to be going back to net battles, it seems. I felt like there was a little bit of an invisible wall still around the goaltenders this year, but net battles, it looks like, are going to be making a return. I believe that was a feature, I want to say in NHL 15, where they had those big net battles in front of the net, but it looks like they're going to be really improving upon it this year, as you guys saw from the NHL 17 Vision trailer. I think they're going to be going towards something along the looks of that, where you might actually be able to battle for the puck in front of the net with another guy behind you, and then the goaltender. And then, obviously, new goal celebrations, as they do every year. Next up, sharpen your game. The next generation of NHL Visual on Ice Trainer returns in NHL 17 to teach you the skills to succeed at every end of the ice. Whether you're a pro player looking to elevate your game to elite status or brand new to the NHL series and lacing up your skates for the very first time, the Visual on Ice Trainer adapts to your skill level using dynamic feedback and coaching to make you a better hockey player. For every skill level, this is your hockey season. So the On Ice Visual Trainer is going to be making a return, and it's just probably going to be more in-depth than it was this year. Once again, it's a nice little tip for the people who have never played an NHL game before. And, you know, if you're still learning to try to do some certain deeks or trying out different control schemes, this is a good tool to have for you to really get a better understanding of what the controllers are in the game. Next up, every moment built by and for fans. Every feature and game mode in NHL 17 is developed with direct input and feedback from our fans to create the game that hockey fans want. From all new game modes to new experiences and more in-depth exciting moments to the best on-ice gameplay in franchise history, NHL 17 is built by and for hockey fans no matter which way you play. Pretty much the same statement as the first one we saw. But here's the one we really wanted to get into. The biggest and most exciting NHL ever. From the front office to the face-off dot, NHL 17 delivers the most authentic and thrilling hockey experience in franchise history. Step into the fast-paced action and deliver bone-crushing hits with 12-player NHL collision physics, make a game-changing saves with all-new authentic goaltending, and celebrate your biggest goals with dozens of new goalie celebrations, all while surrounded by living crowds in true-to-life authentic arenas. Off the ice, live out your ultimate hockey fantasy in all new game modes including Draft Champions, the World Cup of Hockey, Franchise Mode, and more. Whether you compete online in a bid for glory or simply lace up the skates and create highlight reel moments, NHL 17 gives you the chance to shape your legacy the way you see fit. That one is the biggest deal of information given to us right there. First off, 12-player NHL collision physics. We've had that in this year. Obviously, they'll just continue to upgrade that. Authentic goaltending controls, upgrading the goaltenders, new goalie celebrations, once again, upgrading that. We've seen that. Living crowds, Living crowds were pretty much in this year's game as well with the authentic arena, so it looks like they're just going to be better, I guess, upgrading that in a way to really characterize each arena to continue to make them authentic as possible. But then we get to some all new modes. Obviously, Hockey Ultimate Team will be right there. Draft Champions. It looks like Draft Champions from in FIFA, I guess you could say, the draft mode in FIFA. Looks like that might be making its debut in an NHL game for the first time. That's going to be pretty awesome. The World Cup of Hockey mode, we saw that in the Vision trailer. Like I said in that review, I feel like it's just going to be like a playoff mode type of thing where you play it once and then you just might be done with it. Franchise mode, that's really interesting. Are they renaming GM mode franchise mode, or is Be a GM and franchise mode going to be two different things? And if they are two different modes, how different are they going to be? Because we saw that in the Vision trailer, we saw that you could do all the crazy things like showing how much, front office means to the GM, how much relocation you could do, like your concession prices, fan store prices, parking lot prices, arena longevity. Those all seem to be grouped under Be a GM. But if they're going to include franchise mode into that, are they going to is Be a GM now franchise mode, or is franchise mode going to be a whole separate mode in and of itself where you just don't have to worry about the players, but now you're just worrying about the day-to-day activity? Or is they're both going to be grouped into one? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But those are just some of the news things that we found out in this little survey, guys. A couple new game modes and a couple new features that we will be able to see. Not really features all too much. It's more just the new modes, especially with draft champions and franchise mode being announced, hopefully, in there. And they're just going to continue to improve upon all the new features that were released in NHL 16 with the physics, living crowds, authentic arenas, goal celebrations, goalie controls, all that fun stuff. They're going to be improved upon, and obviously with some new modes to continue to get some variety for other players in this game. But thank you guys for watching the video. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe. As always, let me know what you guys think of these new possible features and new game modes that could be introduced into NHL 17. And remember to take the survey. Link will be down in the description for you guys. And I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you next time for some more NHL 17 news.